All right, fellas, today's topic, we're looking at things every man should have at 40. What's good, y'all? Steve from the Dapper Aristocrat, where every Friday we give you tips on how to look good, stand out, and get those compliments. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new content. So in 3 weeks, I turned 40.
Dang, bro, you getting up there. Joe, you turning 42. Bro, you wasn't supposed to tell nobody that. That's a secret.
And when you get ready to hit a milestone like that, it gets you to thinking if you have all the things that you need to consider yourself a classy gentleman. Being 40 is something that's classy, something that's elegant. So I made a checklist of things that every man should have in their 40s. So let's get into my checklist. First thing that every man should have in their 40s is a passport. Now I think it's great when you're traveling around to different cities in your state or even different cities in another state. As a gentleman at 40, I think it's time for you to see what other countries have to offer. Now I know you can jump on a cruise ship and head to Puerto Rico or Jamaica. I'm not really counting those trips. I'm counting going to Africa, England, Paris, Greece. In your 40s, I think that's something that you should look to do.
Where are you trying to go?
One place that I want to go is to Dubai. I got to save enough money. And right now, even though we have this crazy pandemic, right now is not the time for me to do it. Hopefully when things calm down, I'll be able to get the opportunity to travel to Dubai. The next thing you should have at 40 is a signature cologne. The cologne should be more adult-like, something that makes you feel like a grown, classy man. One of the fragrances that I have that I feel like fits a guy that's 40 is Tom Ford's Oud Wood. However, there is a scent that I have my eye on, and that is Creed Aventus. The next thing that every man should have is a wristwatch.
I got mine.
Now, I'm not talking about a smart watch such as an Apple Watch or a Fitbit. I'm talking about a watch that ticks, something that's an actual real watch. Now, a lot of guys on YouTube would tell you that you should go for that expensive watch such as a Rolex in the 5,000s and above. I don't really agree with that. Spending $5,000 to $10,000 on a watch, I feel like I could spend that money in other places, such as getting rental property. But if you are interested in a watch, I recommend that you try watch brands that are great, such as Seiko, Timex. But if you're a guy and you don't wear watches at all and you live by your phone, oh shoot.
Well, there go that money for Dubai.
A lot of guys don't feel like they need a watch because they have their phones. Watches are classic. It's more of something that a lot of gentlemen wear, at least own one watch. And don't tell people that you don't need one because you got your phone. The next thing you should have at 40 is a nice tailored suit. I think that at least having one suit in your wardrobe is a necessity. You never know when you're going to be invited to a wedding or to a formal event, when you're gonna have that good interview. You wanna make sure you already got one on deck. Now, while we're talking about suits, the next thing that every man should have at 40 is a nice pair of shoes. Now, I'm not talking about shoes like these.
Bro, what's wrong with those?
I'm talking about a nice pair of leather dress shoes. There's nothing like a great pair of leather dress shoes. And if you invest in a nice pair of dress shoes, they'll last you for a long time. You want to make sure that they're made out of good quality leather and that they are either Blake stitched or Goodyear welted. A place that makes great shoes is Beckett Seminon. If you're interested in Beckett Seminon, check them out. I have a link in the description below, and I also have a code to give you 20% off your first purchase. But another good brand is Allen Edmonds. They make great shoes and a lot of people rave about them. The next thing every man should have is a weekender bag. I can remember being younger, and when I was traveling, my go-to was a book bag or that Nike duffel bag. However, at 40, you looked at as a distinguished gentleman, so you gotta carry yourself like that. Even when you're traveling, a weekender bag is a great bag just to have. If you're taking a nice trip on the weekend with your significant other, you got that bag packed, ready, and it looks great. The next thing every man should have at 40 is life insurance. I know you guys are like,
life insurance? What that got to do with style?
But I think it's important at 40. I used to be a guy that would get life insurance through their job. It wasn't important to me until I got married and had a child. And once I got to that stage in my life, I felt like life insurance was important. You really don't know when your last day.
Man, don't tell nobody that.
But the one thing that you do want to make sure of is that your family is well taken care of. The next thing you should have at 40 is a toolkit. Now, it doesn't matter if you're the most handiest guy that anybody has ever met, or you're just a guy that's not handy at all. You still want to make sure that you got a toolkit. You just never know when you may have to tighten something up like a chair, or you might have to adjust something at home. You just want to make sure you have those things ready when you need them. Next thing you should have at 40 is a wallet.
Now, I know y'all might think, man, at 40 you should have a wallet. But truth be told, I seen a dude the other day, 60 plus, he ain't had no wallet. He had his money and ID all wrapped up in a rubber band.
Some guys have wallets, it's just that they're made out of Velcro, or it's a Nintendo or Pokemon wallet.
Dang, bruh.
When you're 40, you're more of a more distinguished gentleman, so you keep all that stuff wrapped up in one place. You don't have to choose those big bulky wallets. I would recommend a slim wallet, especially with the way style is today, where it's more of a slim aesthetic. But if you're a guy that just loves a bigger wallet, then that's fine too. The next thing that every man should have at 40 is a good set of whiskey and cognac glasses. Now, that's one thing that I don't have. Crown Royal Apple is a drink that I just recently got into. I think that's one thing that I want. A nice set of glasses that I could drink my Crown Royal in. So at 40, every man should have a barbecue grill.
What I'm gonna do with that?
You gotta know how to cook something. And having a grill, you're able to cook most of your normal stuff like hamburgers, and you at least know how to make a hot dog on that boy or something. It's very simple. You know, you might have a significant other come visit you and you be like, hey, let me make you a meal. And you go on that grill, cook something like some steaks or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and if you recommend something in particular that you think every man at 40 should have, please leave it down in the comment section below. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button because it helps support my channel. And I want to send a special shout out to all my Dapper crats out there. Always remember to be a gentleman, stay dapper, and I'll see you guys next video.